In the previous lesson, you saw an overview of the 4-step CAM process to publish content to the site. In this lesson, you'll get a more detailed explanation of the first step, categories. The first step when creating categories is simply to decide what needs to be created. There are no rules as such. Basic sites might just have one category and then a bunch of single article pages. More complex sites could have dozens of categories. The sitemap is the best starting point for determining the required categories, so let's revisit that now. The home page works differently to other pages, so it doesn't require a category. The other pages will depend on whether you're planning to have one article on a page or multiple articles per page. This is one of the reasons why it's important to carefully plan your site. So in our example, if you were planning to create a single article for each of the pages under products, you would create a single category called products. However, I'm going to create multiple articles on these pages. So I'll create a category for products as well as packages, peripherals, accessories, etc. Start by logging into Administrator and navigate to Content, Category Manager, and note that two categories already exist. The one that was created in the previous lesson, along with a generic category named Uncategorized. You might like to use Uncategorized to store articles that don't belong anywhere else, such as a privacy statement or terms and conditions. In the previous lesson, I showed you how to create a new category by navigating to Content, Category Manager, Add New Category. However, if you are already on the Category Manager page, you can just click New from the Actions toolbar. Looking back at the sitemap, I see that the first required category is called Products, so this word is entered into the title box. Then click Save and Close, and note that this category now appears in the Category Manager. That's the basics of creating categories. There are two other features worth mentioning. The first is indented categories. If you have a lot of categories, it can get difficult to manage, so you can group them according to a hierarchy, just like the sitemap. Back on the sitemap, you'll see there are several indented pages, and this structure can be replicated within Joomla. The first one is Packages. Click New, and enter Packages into the title box. The right column has several features under the heading of Details. The first of these is Parent. Click the drop-down menu and select the category above the one you're creating. In this case, that's Products. Click Save and Close. Back in Category Manager, you'll see the new category has been added and indented under its parent. This keeps categories ordered in a logical way, and Joomla can display pages that contain articles from its categories and its subcategories. So it's a good idea to create hierarchies where you feel it's appropriate. I'll show you another feature that can help speed up the content creation process. Click New, enter the name of the next category from the sitemap, which is Peripherals, and if necessary, select a parent category. Now, instead of clicking Save and Close, choose Save and New. This saves the category, but instead of returning you to Category Manager, a new entry form is displayed. This only saves one step, but every little bit helps. I'm now going to complete the rest of the required categories. You should have the hang of this by now, so I'm going to speed things up a bit. that's done, and back in Category Manager, you'll see that the structure is close to that of the sitemap. As I discussed before, there isn't a category for the home page, as there's a different method to display that page, as you'll learn later. I also haven't created one for contact, as this page is generated from a component. Should you wish to edit category details, just click the category name, make the change, and click Save and Close. Remember that it is important to always save or close an item rather than use the browser back button. If you open an item by mistake, choose the Close button in the Actions toolbar, which returns you to the Category Manager without saving any changes you might have made. Now the category structure is in place, you're ready to create articles, which is demonstrated in the next lesson.